Time to liven up the joint.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today's video we are unboxing probably one of my most anticipated action figures for a while. I know I've been saying that out loud, but these really are my most anticipated figures. And then next month, actually, as of this recording, it is November 1st, so it's the first of the month. So we got two more anticipated figures, at least I think it should be coming out this month, which is the Obito S.H.Figuarts and what's the other one? There is somebody else. Excuse me, I can't think of who's the other guy. But it's two, at least for me, two big S.H.Figuarts on the channel. And speaking of, on the channel, two S.H.Figuarts that is should be coming soon. So can't wait for those figures to ship. I'm hoping they ship pretty fast. But we're gonna try to get those figures as best as we can. Anyways, now this is how they ship this bad boy, and then it's my most anticipated action figure. He is actually bigger than I thought he was gonna be. And it makes sense because of the horsey, and it is my boy from Berserk. It is my boy Griffith. Oh my God! Look at the packaging on that. That is so nice, so beautiful. Wow. Wow, just look at that packaging. Wow, it looks so freaking good. Now I'm gonna be displaying my Griffith with the helmet on. I have a Figma with him without the helmet, with the long, the long locks or whatever, so we're probably not going to be using that. I'm going to display him because only reason why I want to display him without the helmets or with the helmet is because it makes sense with the horse. He getting ready to lead the band of the Hawk into battle, so it makes sense to do that. But man, such a badass box. Just the box itself, the presentation just looks so freaking good. Wow. He does come with different heads though, so we'll take a look at each and every single one of them. We'll take a look at how good the cape looks, how good the hair looks, and how good the horse looks, and everything else. How good everything looks, I should say. But anyways, before we get to this unboxing, I want to say if you guys give a like in this video, so subscribe if you guys haven't already. I appreciate every single person who does. And don't forget that bell so you don't miss another unboxing just like Griffith. So let's go ahead and get straight into this unboxing. I can't wait to unbox this figure. More Berserk figures. Super happy about that. Let's see if he's a little bit better than the guts than we had, because I was slightly disappointed. Slightly is a really understatement. So I should stop saying slightly. I should just say disappointed, because I expect these figures, when they first get announced, to be so much more. And sometimes I do overhype these figures. I got a habit of doing that, but but I really want this line to succeed. So if it succeeds, we get more figures. So I want these lines to be so good. And I want the lines to, I want positivity in the community, because there's so much negativity out there. Everything that gets dropped. Why you choose that character? You didn't put out this guy and all this stuff. I read the comments, and such as I had to stop reading comments, because it's like, what are you complaining about? Why you didn't give me this character? Why you didn't give me this anime? And it's like, oh my God. But we're not here to talk about that. We're here to do unboxing. So let's go ahead and get straight into unboxing Griffith. Okay, guys. So when you take out the horse, this is what he looks like. And there's a few things right off the bat that I am going to point out that that is really, really disappointing. First of all, the horse is not articulated. The only thing that is articulated is the tail, and not even the head is articulated. It's the, I guessing the foot holding or whatever. But everything else is not even articulated, which is highly disappointing. If you're gonna give us a horse, at least put some put some articulation on it. I mean, Jesus Christ, even even McFarlane would give us articulated horses. I mean, come on, man, like that's ridiculous. You're paying all this money, and we can't even bend the legs or even turn the head on the horse to get it to look a certain way. But uh, you know, even though the horse isn't really the main character, it still would be pretty nice. But other than that, though, it does look pretty good. I would say, you know, it has the white cloth to it, which is pretty good. Uh, and then here is just a whole bunch of gray plating on it, which is pretty good details. I love the gold on it as well, on the satchel, and then going out to the head with the gray plating on the head. I think it looks so freaking good. But it being not articulated is really disappointing as well. And I love like the hooks that attaches from the satchel onto the cape as well, going up to the face. That looks pretty good as well. And then here is kind of like the bottom, got the horseshoe. So other than that, it's a good looking horse. It's just not articulated. It's like a mini statue, which is highly disappointing. But now let's go ahead and take a look at the man himself, which is Griffith. So let's go ahead and take a look at him. So when you take Griffith out of packaging, this is what he looks like. And I gotta say right off the bat, he looks pretty good. Now, I think Griffith is one of those characters that is really hard to pull off just because of his likeness. You know, he is really pale. You know, he has a pretty face with long white hair. So it's really hard to get off a perfect looking Griffith. And I think Figma did a really good job. Now, as this one goes, I think the face isn't perfect, but it is. I mean, it looks pretty good. I'm not gonna complain about it. And then the white hair, it's obviously Griffith with the long white hair with the white locks on. So there is that. But as far as design goes, it looks pretty good. You know, I think the gold adds more touch to this figure. And then you know he has the obviously the hawks for the wings as well going down. Like come on, look at that. That's insane. Just the detail on the legs. And then here is the bottom. Um, and then you know he does have a holster right there, so that is actually or sheath, whatever you want to call it. So you can put the sword in there if you want to. And then as far as the cape goes, the cape is a pretty good material, so I like the cape for it as well. It has the purple and white. There is a thread in here as well, so you can pretty much get the cape however you want to look as well. Look at the detail in the hair, though. The hair is blowing me away. Just the white and the blues inside of it. Just the blues that brings it out just a little bit more as well. And then the plating on the armor, just so freaking good. Like, look at that. Like, that's insane. Just the detail on that as well. So he does come with different heads, so we'll take a look at that. He also comes with a different hair piece, so if you don't like this hair, we could actually show you another piece as well. And he does come with more stuff that attaches on for the horse. So let's go ahead and take a look at all that. Okay, guys, so here is another head for Griffith. I guess this is the smiley head. And the more I look at it, the more I realize this guy, he's not really Griffith. It's somebody else. He looks more like a Ken doll than being Griffith himself. But I don't know. It's just my opinion, though. Maybe I'll just look at it from a different angle. Maybe it's the lighting or something. But I don't know. It's I don't know. I'm not really feeling it. So I think that's why I'm gonna use like the helmet to hide the face as much as I can because I'm just not feeling it. But anyways, though, here is the other version of him. So this one's the shorter hair. So if you don't like the long luscious hair, which I don't know why you wouldn't, You could use this one as just plain simple, hair's not flowing off and all that, except for the bangs, the front hair, I should say, which kind of is. So there is that. He does comes with different hands, open hands, and the hands to grip the sword as well as the reins. So we'll take a look at all of that in just a moment. Let's go ahead and show off the on the other head that he comes with as well, which I believe it's for the helmet to get the helmet to fit, because I know these ones are not going to fit on there. So but we'll take a look at that as well. And I'm going to switch the hair back because I like my Griffin with long hair. So, and this one might be for actually for the helmet probably. I wonder if how that's going to work. But either way though, we'll take a look at all of it, and let's go ahead and do that. Okay, guys, so it's what I was saying earlier about Griffith with the helmet. So yeah, that is a helmet head, which is pretty good. I like the helmet as well. I mean, that looks pretty good. That definitely nails Griffith. So we're definitely gonna use the helmet because, like I said, I'm not feeling the other heads. Even though the one part I do say though, the hair is being hidden, which is unfortunate, but it is what it is. And then here is how the sword looks. So it has this hilt, which is pretty good as well. And this is just a sharp sword, a little poker is what they like to call them, which is pretty good as well. And the best thing about the helmet is that it can lift up. So if you want to still want to show off that head, you actually can with Griffith, you know. So that's actually pretty good. I like that as well about him. And it's a pretty good head. Like, I wish I could get this head on for the other ones, but it is what it is. But anyways, still, he does have an extra hilt to go with this one. So if you don't like this hilt, he does have an extra one. So we can take a look at that as well. And then there is some gold piece. We'll take a look at that as well and show him how he looks on a horse, and we'll wrap this bad boy up. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, guys, so after messing around with it and kind of reading the instructions, so the thing about S.H.Figuarts is that they don't really come with instruction sheets. They print it off on the side of the cardboard. So, and most of it is, I mean, they have some in English, but most of it is in Japanese. So it's really hard to look at it without looking at the pictures. You basically have to figure it out on your own. I mean, yeah, it tells you in there's some words in English, and there's a picture of it, but you really know what it's saying. But so the hilt goes onto the or the patch, I should say, or what are they calling this? They're calling this the guard. So the guard attaches onto the hilt, and which is pretty cool. I like that as well. It looks like a golden hawk thingy or wings or whatever. So that is actually pretty cool. Is another way to look at it as well. And it said the right arm, but the hand that actually holds it perfectly is the left arm, which is so weird. So I don't know, but either way though, I got it to hold it perfect. So yeah, that is basically it when it comes down to Griffith. Let's go ahead and show him how he looks sitting on the horse, and then we could go ahead and show off how he or we'll do a comparison, because we got to compare the Figma to the S.H.Figuarts. So we could do that as well. Then we'll wrap this bad boy up. So let's go ahead and show you how he looks on the horse. Okay, guys, so here is Griffith on the horse, and I gotta say, he looks badass on the horse. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now, am I gonna use this? I'm not really sure. I mean, um, I don't know. I like it. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love it. I think he looks so freaking cool on the horse as well. But I do want to display him fighting guts as well. But I don't know. I feel like I have to probably pick up another one just so I could get the display off as well, especially without the helmet. Um, but then again, I love the helmet look. I don't know. It's just decisions upon decisions I'm gonna have to make as well. But anyways, though, he just looks badass on the horse as well. I mean, I could get him to hold the reins. I mean, the reins is just really simple. It attaches on to, there's like a piece right here that attaches onto the horse as well, so you could get him to hold it. I mean, it's just simple. It's not really anything crazy as well. So there's that. But yeah, guys. I mean, and then last but not least, say for instance you don't want to um, display him on the horse or don't want to have him hold the sword. There's a hilt as well. I guess you could plug it into the sheath and um, make it look like there's a sword in there, which is pretty cool as well. But yeah, guys, that is pretty much it with all the accessories. Let's go ahead and show you a comparison. Obviously, without the horse, because Figma never came out with one with the horse. So let's go ahead and show off the comparison. Okay, guys, so here is a side-by-side comparison of the S.H.Figuarts as well as the Figma. So obviously I'm going to show how take off the helmet and show you how he looks and compare the two with like side by side, so you guys could take a look at the faces to see which of the faces look a little bit better. But as far as the whole design wise, now obviously I think the Figuarts look better when it comes down to the armor. It has the wings, the grays definitely brought up more. I love the boots on the Figma though. And the sword, even though the hilt is pretty generic, I think the Figma has a little bit slightly better, even though the hilt on the ego looks way better than the Figma as well. As far as the cape goes, Figma came with this generic cape or whatever, no thread, it's just like paper, really. And then S.H.Figuarts nailed it with the purple and the white with the thread on it. So obviously, and this is an older figure, so we all have to take that into consideration as well. As far as the look, though, I feel like oh, come on, look at that face though. That is Griffith. When I look at this figure, I'm like, yeah, that's Griffith. Just instantly right off the bat, the hair, I think they nailed the hair, and then the looks or the locks going down, perfect, absolutely perfect. And this is what I mean by the hilt though, pretty generic or whatever. Even like his like armor pieces look so good as well. And then it has the brown pants on the inside. It just looks it's Griffith, when you look at him. Now obviously they have chosen two different designs of Griffith as well. This is what I'm also comparing, because obviously this is the brown pants version of him. This is like early on Griffith version with this armor before he really sets up his armor pieces, I believe, when he goes into war. And then this is like obviously he just full armor geared out as well. But so it's kind of comparing sticks and oranges right here, but it's still we still have I mean, I have to compare what I got, so so there's that. But let's go ahead and take a look off with the helmet off and see the heads, because I definitely want to show you guys how the two doesn't even match. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, guys, so here is both of them, and I gotta say, just taking them off just immediately right off the bat, you could just tell the Figma is better. I mean, the Figma just looks way better. As far as the head, I'm not saying anything about like the armor or the accessories and all that. I'm saying more of just the head sculpts. I think Figma just blows them out of the water, and it's not even compared to each other. You got the hair flowing off of the armor, which is freaking amazing. These ones are just locks, which is pretty accurate to the show as well, but so is that. That one is pretty accurate as well. And as far as the face goes, I think compared to these two, I don't even know who this guy is. Guy is not Griffith. That looks more like Griffith to me. But like I said, that's just my opinion. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys think I'm wrong? Maybe you want to have a discussion about it. Maybe I'm overdoing it. I'm not really sure. So let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Do you guys disagree with me? You guys agree with me? I'd like to know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. But that is both of them. So let's go ahead and wrap this bad boy up. Okay, guys, that's pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate every single person who does. And don't forget to hit that bell so you don't miss more unboxings just like this one as well. We're well on our way to 400 subscribers, but I need you guys to help me get there. So, like I said, man, it's just honestly, just to compare the two, I think the Figma is better. I highly wish Figma will redo these figures, basically remake them, give them like updated versions of them. Just keep the heads. I think the heads look really good as well as the hair, but give us updated figures. You know, new capes, new swords, you know, all that good stuff, and updated bodies as well. And I think, man, that's just a money maker right there for Figma, because you know, they have the blueprint for it. Just, you know, give us updated versions of it, and we're just gonna eat it up. And like I said, man, it's just, you know, maybe I'm overhyping the S.H.Figuarts, or maybe I'm overthinking it, you know. But you know, to be honest with you, you know, I do said this is the year of Figuarts, and that is an understatement because Figuarts has been coming out with so much goodness recently. Maybe I'm a little bit spoiled, and maybe I sometimes I overlook flaws and things or whatever. But nothing against S.H.Figuarts. I love Figuarts, and I'm still going to continue to buy them. But I do think like they need to, you know, figure out what the community wants, and give us that exactly. Because, you know, just adding more stuff to that, just even like the simplest things could change an action figure as well. Like even like putting articulation on the horse, or like changing the locks, like even though the locks are straight, and that's really accurate. I'm saying that it's not, but give us an extra headpiece or hair piece with like the locks flowing off of him, and that just pretty much nails him. And then try to get that final look that be like, okay, I look at that figure and be like, now that is Griffith, you know. And that's, it's not really hard to not see that. But at the end of the day, though, it is what it is. Like I said, I'd like to hear you guys down in the comment section down below what you guys think. Maybe you guys disagree with me. It's totally fine. As long as you guys keep it respectable, that's all that really matters to me. But that is pretty much it. That's all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful, amazing day, and see you guys later. Stay tuned for the next unboxing, because we definitely got more things on the way, more Figuarts on the way. So stay tuned.
They don't call me the main man for nothing.